Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Kizzy. I'm 2 minutes late, mind your business. Mind your business. I was on the phone running my mouth and then I thought I had undid something that I hadn't did and I was supposed to do and I hadn't done it yet. So then I had to do it at 7 o'clock. Yes, it is the first Tuesday of the month. Hello, December. Hello, how are you doing? Cheers. If you ain't got your cup, get up, go get your cup. Y'all know what I always say. Please drink responsibly. If you're at home and have a good time. If you out, call a ride. Okay? Don't drive. Get you a designated driver. But if you're anything like me, you chilling at the house. Get you a drink. The table keeps coming through, which is fine. It's my little I got class case, my little pieces of paper over there. It's all right. I'm sitting at the computer desk. It's all right. Anyway, it's December 3rd, 2024. Y'all, where has the year gone? That's what I want to know. I want to know where the year went because this is the last first Tuesday of the year. So y'all know who in the building tonight. Y'all know the one and only the Prince of the South, Chester Moore from Peace on the Streets Radio. So he backstage, he waiting. We gonna bring him in, and y'all know I can't ever tell Chester what the topic be beforehand. I learned that early on. Because we'll start talking about it, and I don't want to talk about it until now. Y'all excuse my wig. Y'all know, hey, I ain't got time. I am busy. Speaking of being busy, let's talk about that. Um, I have been super, super busy with kinky lingerie. I'm finna check my audio. Okay, I'm good to go. I ain't know that little light on that thing went on. I couldn't see it, so I had to make sure. If y'all haven't, I did a soft launch of kinky lingerie. The official kinky lingerie line will come out. I haven't decided when, but it will be 2025 in the first quarter. If y'all don't know what that meant between January and April. Okay, that's all that means. Or January and March. That's what that means. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. If you haven't had a chance to go over and catch them at these amazingly low prices now, you won't get a chance to for the official launch. So I suggest you shop while the site is up. Um, the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale ends tonight. I think it's an extra 30% off. Go shop. I'm telling you. You want to spice things up? Get you some kinky lingerie. These dudes don't be stalking me for nothing. Bless they heart. Um, y'all can still grab y'all a hero headline. I mean a hero hat from the headline because Kizzy's collections is still up. I think you can get 30% off over the two. It's either 15, 20, or 30. I don't even remember. I just put them up. But I do know that I set those discounts to expire tonight at midnight. So go get you one. Go get you one. New sites, not new sites. New styles are being loaded every day. Well, not during the holiday, but I loaded some up today. And of course, they're plus sizes. So get you some kinky lingerie. Y'all better learn how to be somebody else, Y'all know what Betty said. Be a lady in the street, be a freak in the sheets. Y'all know what she said. Can't show your teeth to every guy you meet. No pain. I'm in rare form tonight. Anyway, tonight is gonna be a special night because I have a special topic tonight. And I am not going to give my opinion because I've already given my opinion when the topic was presented to me. But y'all know who in the building. I'm gonna present it to him. I'm gonna present it to y'all. Y'all hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think as we go through this episode. And I have talked long enough. It's 7:07. I can't wait any longer because this is such an interesting topic and it's so important that y'all hear about it. Okay. I'm gonna be a little messy, but I can't do no present the facts, okay? That's all I can do. But with no further ado, let's get him in here. Why? Because I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk. So we're gonna go ahead and get the Prince of the South, the one and only Chester Moore.
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
What's up, sis? I was riding out that song. Build something in the sheets, no pain, no gain. You can't show your teeth. And that's true. And that's true on both sides. Fellas, see
Both
what happened? We
sides.
start showing them gold. She looking at, okay, look, I'm just saying, you can't show your teeth to every woman you meet either. I'm just saying, we just showing them teeth. Hey, girl. And anyway, we ain't gonna even get started there yet. That we go all the way off the topic, and I'm always excited to be a part of your show. I missed a couple of them, but today I ran and I was trying to see maybe somebody here will sponsor some of these tickets that I ran the light, and I went through one in the court. And no one get one in the court. So who do I get these tickets to? To get to me in a minute, man. I was riding today, So because
You know,
I'm excited because when she excited about these shows, and then I'm excited today because I already know it's gonna be hot and hip, and she won't even tell me nothing, you guys. She won't tell me nothing, about it. But it's always an honor that someone think enough of you to bring them on their platform, and I'm always grateful and excited about it. And I am part of Peace on
hmm
the Streets radio show. We on every Wednesday night from 9 to 12. So but
y'all.
anyway, and
Hey,
then you on the
and
show.
every third Wednesday of Peace on the Streets Radio, your girl over there is for the Me and a Minute segment from 9:30 to
But
what
see, we a
10.
little cleaner over there because I'm on a Christian station, but I'm edgy. Everybody know I'm very edgy. Sometimes I go on across the border, man. Because sometimes the nice stuff, like on my page, I don't give them a lot of sugar. That's what people
No,
want. All this sugar shit. I ain't giving you no sugar, baby. Straight how it is. And
let me tell you why this is so funny. Why I'm over here cracking up. Okay, because for one, this topic that was presented to me by somebody, gold teeth. So when you said that, I about
uh,
fell out.
not,
Second, I always say, and I literally just like said this to him, dude, you get more with sugar than you do with shit.
it makes
And then you
sense.
over there, and you over there talking about it. See, so I'm getting some confirmation. So
Okay,
um
I'm ready.
I advise when I got this, I said, well, I gave my opinion and I said, but I'm going to present your ideology to another man, and I'm not going to have any input, and I'm going to just let him respond to the information, the facts that I drop. And that is what the decision has been made by me because I got my own opinion. But based on what I tell you, I think yours might be very similar to what I think too. So,
Yeah. I don't want to get fired, so let's see. I feel
no,
pressure. I mean,
no, you, you,
see, now I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna say by you saying that last part that I coerce you. That I promise you, cause whatever you gonna say, a person is gonna be, cause they smart, man. Negroes smarter than
first
what
of
you
all,
think.
they're going to
But,
completely understand and they're going to agree with you too.
I'm just saying.
If
So
it don't
when we
make dollars,
say,
it don't make sense. I'm telling you. If it don't,
okay,
if it
yeah,
screw it, let's get into it.
that's good. It's all on you, sister. The
All
mic
right,
is in your hand.
so we're gonna start with because there's a cup, it's like a string along. So let's start with the first one. All right, so the topic came up. These two people have been seeing each other off and on for about 3 years, right?
Okay.
And she didn't, went and had boyfriends and then they end up dealing with each other again. The reason why she's like, I can't commit to you because you're disrespectful, right?
Okay.
These are the, she complains about how he talks to her, and she she just said, okay, well, I ain't gotta lay down with you. We can hang out and do all this stuff, but I ain't giving. I gotta cut you off when it comes to that, which
Right.
I respect that,
The
especially the
prize.
prize. Because if it means that much to you, why are you talking to this woman like you're crazy? Why are you being disrespectful? Why are you bashing? Why are you saying the things that you're saying to her? And
Why you
I
messing up
already
the night? Why you blowing the night, pimp? I'm just asking, man. Everybody got their own pimping, the way they pimp, lay down and lay down and lay down. But I'm not gonna try to upset her at all. Everything that you think ain't got to come out your mouth, man. That's how I was told. Because guess what? When you said things that comes out of her mouth and it makes her dry, I'm
It's
just
a
saying,
turn off.
you
It's a
want to
turn
keep
off.
you want to keep her wet. If you, oh Jesus Christ, I'm gonna put it in the book, man. How to and talking ignorant. What happened is that you can say that in your mind. That's when you know that you're mature, when you're able to say that in your mind. A lot of times, women, you know what a woman said about our ass in her mind, but she tell a girlfriend, I started to tell this, and that's the way you got to be. But see, what happened is that a lot of times that man, y'all got them ways, and I want to let her know. No, you want to continue the night to flow sweet. It's hard for me to argue with a woman. A woman want to argue with me, man. She is gonna be arguing with a brick wall because guess what? She would dissect that shit. Anything you say, well, that's all right, then. You damn right. That's all right. You
Right.
know.
So how do you
Okay.
put how do you how do you
Oh,
how do
Jesus.
you have the idea that she's wrong for doing this and you're right?
Closing her thighs.
Yep. How is she wrong when you're disrespectful, you're
Hello.
disregarding, you do ignorant and say ignorant stuff, just what, and you expect sugar when you're giving shit.
Hello. It don't because she's gonna get dry. And then she get
She's not gonna be in the mood.
she
She
not.
and at this point she just with you.
What you do is that you got see a lot of time. I don't know because I was raised around women, and I know how to say I ain't thinking about that shit without saying I ain't thinking about that shit. My actions are showing. You ain't got to say nothing. She gonna say your actions, way you did it, because the women are smart. And why I'm saying they're smart, my grandson that's 4, his
Mhm.
his mother's best friend has a daughter. They've been growing up together. I look at them two, they're totally different. She is like you see my she way here and he right here on things about life. So they understand everything you say is that yeah, right, and then they run it. So sometimes, man, the best thing to do is say less. What they said, I like what the young folks said now. Say less. I don't say
Say
nothing.
less.
I mean, cause I'm a man. I'm gonna let her rant and rave, and guess what? She gonna get tired, and then she gonna take her ass on the bed, man. And you ain't said nothing to hurt her feelings.
So the other
I'm,
problem is this. It ain't her that's ranting and raving.
it's him acting like a woman. I'm sorry, pimp, but that's what it is. You're acting like a woman. Man, that's the last thing you want your woman to say is that my man is acting like a woman. And I know this because I'm telling you, I used to be around some real women, and they would be telling me, Red, don't never act like no woman. Don't let no woman have that up on you and say, hey, you know what, nigga, you acting like a woman. They love to say it with your feminine ass. Ooh, I had some real killers in my family that they did not play. Man, so I ain't gonna
Right.
never let you
And
know
then it's
what
the
I'm thinking. Cause what happened is that and yes, she can, and so we can get this straight too, right quick. And I'm gonna give you is that what she can say to you, Negro, you can't say to her. It's one more time. What she can listen, get your don't you got your pad and pen. What she can say to you, you are not able to say that to her. And I'm just letting you know, and I'll school you later. But just write it down. Put it on your mind. If she says this to you, you cannot come back and say the same thing to her, man. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry, but anyway, there we go, girl. But I'm just telling you the truth. I'm figuring
no,
these
no,
females
because
out. And these females is rough. And they don't now, if you want to be able to talk that kind of noise, go over there to Becky. If that's because these you got to go to Becky. Becky take this kind of foolishness. These Negro sisters ain't taking it, especially they making their own money. I'm just saying, man, you need to go to Becky. That's about 300 pounds, 450, and she let you talk rough to her.
That ain't not 300 pounds, 450. Oh my God. That's funny.
All right. So
Okay.
anyway, I'm
All right.
good.
So it's always apparently a conversation that leads back to watch how you talk to me. And I have done episodes on this. You cannot talk to somebody um any kind of way. And it also goes back to setting expectations and you ain't meeting none. And so I'm like, first of all, you don't know how to talk to her. Second, you keep setting these expectations, but you ain't told nobody about any expectations that you plan on meeting.
What's
You
the
want everything
expectations
your
that they
way.
might
So
a
she was
person
rightfully
might?
so closing her legs. I mean, just I mean, you would be utterly amazed on some of the stuff that these expectations you be I'll be like, okay, cool. Okay, because I have
But
been
you know
I'm
what?
gonna use
It came
I'm gonna use
from that
myself as
movie Eddie Murphy. Eddie
who's
Murphy said back in the day, when you make it say ooh, 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 I'm got your ass now. Now that's when the foolishness. If I'm just saying, ladies, you got to not let say ooh to everybody, because guess what? Some take that ooh and get what? Then they gonna start acting ooh.
Yeah, listen, I personally have experienced that. I'm telling you.
I
Um,
know a lot of women do, cause that they
um,
do their best to say, make you say ooh. That's our
yeah,
job.
see, listen, uh, it's funny because I know that there's been conversations between these two, and I've been privy to 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 bear witness with my own eyes,
Okay. Hey, no lies told there
and
then.
no, none.
Okay.
And I know, I mean, if you watch it, I'm sorry, but because you wanted me to present this. You thought I was crazy for telling you that you had unrealistic expectations from somebody that you don't talk to respectfully, somebody that you don't go out your way for respectfully, somebody that you think supposed to do and be at your beck and call. You can't expect anything in return. You can't even expect the commitment of the relationship at that point.
So are you talking to
Oh, y'all,
somebody
guess
20
what?
years old? How
Come
old
here,
are
come here.
they? Are they in their 20s?
No. Hey, y'all, we got a special guest.
Okay. Hey, special guest. Hey,
This
how
is
you
my
doing?
grandbaby, y'all. Y'all, guess what she came at? She came talking about she thirsty. I don't know why she ain't go get her own cup, but she came at my lemonade from Snappers. Go,
There you
go.
go.
See you later. Don't drink it off from Nana. She
Whatever.
gon' she gonna drink it off.
Just because you said it, the
No, she gonna
straw
drink
gonna
it
be
all either
hanging
way.
out.
Bent up, broke up, across the floor somewhere. Look,
Yep.
I heard somebody call her name, but she was already in here. she don't
Mm-hmm.
care about she don't care about y'all.
Right, at all. And now
she
I
come to
can't
get
believe
some from
you
her
put them
Nana.
before me. And that's the
She ain't
grandbaby,
care.
right?
Mm-hmm. She'll be
Ain't nothing
back.
like the grandbabies, man. Ain't none. And so, as a woman, you're gonna teach your grandbaby how not let nobody talk to you and handle you any kind of way. And that's just
Right.
the way it go, man. We have to be grown. And when you did it, and I have a company, I treat my my employees like I want to be treated. Sometimes they know that I'm a little tight. You know what I'm saying? Like one, my
Mm-hmm.
brother, he done broke a head on the sprinkler system. That coming out of my door. But guess
Yeah.
what? I still got to know how to handle him. And he ain't even no woman.
Right.
Even though he's sensitive. That's what some I'm gonna tell
Mm-mm.
you, some of these Negroes are sensitive. They're so
They're,
sensitive.
they're,
I'm so
they're a little
sick of
too
these
sensitive for
fat
me.
niggas. Oh Lord, I deal with them all the time, and I'm not sensitive at all. And so when I deal with sensitive men, that I got to get it off my chest. You ain't always got to get it off your chest, player. You got to know when and where. Talk to yourself sometimes, because it's me, myself, and I. And
Yep.
before I do anything, me, myself, and I will talk about it, and then we'll talk about who we talking to. And if we talking to a woman, me, myself, and I are gonna say, nope, no, 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 myself. You that Negro gonna say that. So shut your. We're gonna let you listen. And then myself and I, we talk about it and say, this is how we're going to handle this woman. You got to know how to handle a woman. You want a woman? I'm just saying, if you want a woman that, I'm just saying they got her legs happily open, because that's what you want her to do, be happily.
Like
That's
you asking for things,
right
you
at
yeah,
the Red Sea, baby.
you
But
you
if you
asking for
don't know how to
you
talk,
asking for, right,
man,
you asking for things from a woman that you ain't even trying to make smile every day.
I just don't know who raised.
And no,
That's the
and
way I
no,
was
they ain't
raised
in
with
their
men.
20s. They not in their 20s. They old, way older than that.
They ain't in their 20. This is what I'm going to be telling my grandson now. By the time my grandson turn 12, he going to know to shut your mouth, Negro, because you want
I
to
don't
out-talk a
know.
woman. You're not
And
going to be able to
see,
out-talk her.
right, and even because I ain't gonna say
Get her.
she's perfect. She's not
No,
because, but at the same
she's a
time,
woman.
you respond to what's in front of you.
Right. And that was that saying that I ain't gonna let no woman have nothing over me and then that bush crap. Baby, you can have what's over me, under me, and top of me, and laying it around. I don't know what you're playing. You know, there used to be a movie that song that said, I don't know your plan at all, man. That was 8 Ball MJG. I
Yep,
don't know your plan at all, man. You
right.
should be around brothers like me. Mm. Okay,
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm just
No,
saying.
no, no. Because what did I tell you? I was like, nope, I'm gonna present the information and I'm gonna let you give your feedback. I don't necessarily have to share my opinion. I
And guess
guess
what?
don't
I'm not the type of dude that's just gonna go with what she's saying.
we
No,
not
sir.
young.
I don't. They don't work
But
for me. I got to
but
be honest. And
how
but
much
she's a
sense does it
woman.
make? How much sense though does it make to have,
Mm,
even if
mm,
the situation was reversed, even if it was a man with these complaints of how she talked to him or da 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 da. I
yeah,
mean, if the situation would still be the same, you doing
yeah.
exactly what you're supposed to be
But you
doing if
know what?
she's
I don't
doing
know.
it.
It's some dudes that like abuse. I had one
Yeah.
friend of mine. He loved her hitting him upside the head. One time she asked for chicken breast. This nigga bought a whole chicken home. She slapped him upside his head with that damn chicken. And I had a auntie, she shot at a man. So I already knew what type of woman. I
Yeah,
ain't going,
do.
man. So,
Some do, but don't nobody be listen, don't nobody be wanting to deal with all that foolishness. And
and
I
guess what?
just didn't
If she didn't,
understand
and if she didn't like you, Playboy, she wouldn't deal with you. So stop questioning it. Just ride the ride, man. Why you want to prove that you're right? Come on, man. Really? And guess what?
because he wants to be this is you're a control freak. You want to
Yeah.
control things that are out of your control
And you
instead
can't
of
with a
just
woman that make her own money. You're not
you
going to
got
be able to
for
control
one,
what you
I'm
need
like,
to
if you
do.
want to do that, you need a dog.
Oh, Jesus. No,
If
because
you
you'll
want to
get locked up by
control
a
something,
dog. Yeah,
hey, if
man.
you want to control something and make it be obedient and
Yeah,
sit
it ain't gonna
boost
work.
or get up and do you got to understand the dynamics, and I think that's part of the problem. You don't understand the dynamics between a woman and a man. You honestly think that she's supposed to be in servitude, and baby, the Bible don't tell you nothing about that.
But you
Oh,
know
you
what
supposed
he
to be
did?
submissive. You supposed to be submissive.
He made that
Bible
woman
say we
say, ooh. And so that's all he know is that I gave her that
I don't think
long John
actually
Silver.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it was her ooh. I think it was the him that she made ooh.
Said, ooh. Because I'm just saying. I don't know, honey, because yeah,
Cause she ain't acting like that.
they also what you saying that they ain't used to the ooh, ooh.
Nah, I guess not like he got it.
Yeah, Yeah, I guess not. Are you used? Can anybody type in? I mean, are you used to the woo woo woo? Because the women, I mean, some of these women they can woo 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 you. I mean, and that way they. It's. You know what? We're gonna write a book and we're gonna try to figure this stuff out. And we buy a book, me and Lakeisha, it's $49.99, and we're gonna help you with the woo woo woo. That's the name of
Uh,
our book.
we
And
gonna
we
help you get through the woo woo woo. Cause you can't let that woo 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 control you and make you say some outlandish things. You got to
we
keep
need to hook
yourself
up and get this book
together.
for $49.99. It's called "We're Gonna Help You Get Through the."
Woo woo woo.
Woo. We good at ignorant, but
Good, good. It's okay though. We can do that over here.
I'm with all that. So we gonna talk. We gonna put a book together. It'll be out next week. It ain't gonna take us long. We need 30 pages.
Hey, hey, it's an ebook. You can download it. Keep it on your phone.
It's gonna help you get. And see, y'all think we joking. Me and this sister
No,
here. That's all we need to sell is 1 million. You know, I can
that's
add
it.
it fast.
Yeah, cause listen, I don't know, y'all. I be so flabbergasted sometimes
Right,
with the stuff that I get, and then the stuff that I come on here and tell y'all about,
right.
and I be like, do people really? How do they think that that's like the right thing to do to get what you want? If you know, if you ain't putting in no work. Just like at work, if you ain't putting in no work at work, you don't get paid. So if you ain't putting in no work in your relationship, it ain't going to fruit into anything. You ain't gonna
Prosper.
you ain't gonna board no fruit.
Can I say one thing? Because what happened is that a woman sits and watch her friend pages, especially that heifer that's always on the cruise and always on the dudes and all that. And she sat there and watched them Atlanta housewife and my housewife, and she see your black ass just sitting on the couch. I mean, ain't that thought about nothing. And then
Or
they
hey
just stay.
ladies, hey y'all get like me. Let somebody else take you.
And guess what? And she happy. And when she leave, long as he don't start running his trap. See, that's what messes it up.
Well, ain't gonna
Because
be no secret.
she probably got need don't even talk. I mean, I'm just saying, but you know, I'm just saying, it's something about these here, man, that make a nigga that look good if he know
Like
what to
look,
do. If
yeah,
he
cause
know
I'm
what to
like,
do.
right, because you can't, cause I okay, now I'm finna
It
speak
ain't
on
about the
something too.
looks, pimp. See,
It
some of us
ain't.
think we cute. See, that's another
And
that big old cute
some of
ass
'em
nigga.
think y'all cute. Y'all think
You
y'all
think you
pretty.
cute, pretty. You think you the woman. You ain't the prize, fool. She is the prize. You think you cuter than her. You ain't cuter than no woman, no ugly ass man. Ooh, man. And I had to tell these dudes this because what? Because way the society is that they have made it now that the man is the prize. Because guess what? It ain't too many men out
Hmm.
here. Some of these Negroes locked up. Some of them punks. Some of them is just they married, and then some of them hoes. Man, just a lot that women got to deal with. So she not the litter. The litter gets small, but then somebody I don't know. They probably got them floating in the Mississippi River that done told these Negroes is more women than men. And so
Right,
some of these niggas feel like, oh, since that's the case, I'm gonna talk bad to her, and I'm gonna have
right,
it, and I'm gonna get it ain't that many.
right.
No, baby, it's some men out there that might be even in situation that would understand it's a prize right here and treat her. You know, it used to be that song, "Just Be Good to Me." I like that song.
Hey,
I don't
hey,
care about
I want no other girls.
uh-huh.
Just
Just
be
be
good to
good
me.
to me.
That's
Make
that.
me feel
Oh,
good, man.
yes.
I'm just
But see,
saying, pimp.
now I'm gonna speak on a personal level
Okay.
because I 1000% agree with, okay, if he can't talk to you like he's supposed to be talking to, it's okay. And then you treat him accordingly. And vice versa. And if that means shutting down shop, that means shutting down shop. Let's see if
And
we
it
can get
means
some
necessary
and it means necessary, especially if you
in
care
this
about this person.
situation.
If you gotta take away that one thing that you know that they like so much, then hey, take it away. And if
Right?
they don't improve in their behavior, if that's what you're willing to stick around and find out,
Right.
stick to it. And
Right.
hey, and if they don't understand that, that's hey, then they clearly don't care about how you feel.
Correct.
Clearly, they want to ignore it and change be hey, when you do a change behavior creates change behavior.
Because it says that if you keep doing the same thing and that's not working,
Insanity.
she's giving you that all that good loving, and then you still ain't acting right, girl. She said, "Well, hold on, then. Well, ain't no sense of giving up the good loving, and then you shouldn't even be expected, because especially you should know by certain things that you say is that you, and then if you don't know what makes your woman tick, then you need to learn your woman, man. And I mean,
Right.
so
And
y'all buy our book for $49.99,
y'all
because
make sure
we gonna
y'all
help
get
you
it.
with the
How to get you
ooh.
through the
Yeah,
ooh.
yeah.
Listen,
I
and
mean,
it's funny because I'm gonna tell you why it's so funny to me because he thought that he was absolutely 1000% correct in being angry, and you might be okay to be angry, but why are you mad at her? It
right.
happened because of you.
Come on. Because you don't know
It
how to
had
talk to her. So you can't, this is one of the things that they say you can't have your cake and eat it too. You ain't going to be able to mouth dog her. And then, because what happened is that sex is, to a woman, brother, is more than just this here. It starts maybe 2 weeks later, before.
right.
Maybe a week, and then 2 or 3 days. She said, "Okay, she got to get built up to it, because you know why? She's been hollered at ever since she started growing puppies and that butt. So she used to Negroes hollering at her. So what
Thank you.
happened is that you have to be something special." But she said, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's every time. I don't even care if she go out with nothing with her hair. She can go, and that's when they holler at her the most."
The most, and so
The
what's
most.
it,
She be
it
like, "I'm just in some little sweatpants. I like them in sweats, baby. You know." I know.
exactly. If you look,
Yeah,
this,
so
I'm gonna tell you what they say, and I've had this said to me a multitude of times. 'Cause if you know me, y'all know I only dress up as needed. If I'm going to work, I got to get dressed. I'm getting dressed. I
right.
want to make sure that I look presentable and that my clothes match when I leave the house. But anything else, unless I'm
Okay.
going to a particular destination,
Right.
my only goal is to match him. Is to match. Make sure my colors are coordinated. So
Okay.
I am seen out often looking a whole hot mess, and over the years, I have gotten that one particular statement repeatedly, and it's always been, "If you look like this, I can't
Right.
wait to see what you look like when you get yourself together."
Yes. Right. And
So
brothers know. And
yeah,
they know, they say, "Oh, girl, you look like," because guess what? We know how a woman look, because guess what? The dressed up girl, sometimes it intimidate guys, because they be in their mind that they've said that guys have told them, "Oh, she drive a Mercedes, then don't mess with her, because she gonna need something." I'm just saying. But and that may not even be true, fellas. And then guess what? Y'all run from them type of women, and sometimes those women are the coolest of them all. She can't help it because God has blessed her and she done the right thing. Sometimes you run across and then, man, she like, "Bro, I got me. I just really need a dude that know how to talk to me."
that know how to talk to me.
Talk to
So
me.
I mean, cause uh, I didn't talk to y'all know I didn't talked about a particular dude on this show a multitude of times, and one of the issues that I had with him was you don't know how to talk to nobody. You disrespectful. You are selfish. I've said a lot of different things and explained different things that he said to me. For example, what was one of the things that I told y'all about this dude? Not this dude, but the dude where I've experienced a similar situation. Uh oh. This one right here. Uh I would feel better as a man if you just worked a simple 9 to 5.
Huh? Excuse me, sir? What? I'm gonna let you be baby. Be the best you can be. I mean, where you going today? I'm flying to Alaska, baby. Hey, I'm flying to California.
So I
Ooh,
understand
jeez.
when I heard this, I was like, you yeah, you dude is so wrong. And now you mad and you want to say things like, which I've had this said to me before too. If you don't do it, somebody else will. You big dummy. Same thing applies for her.
Thank you. And guess what? And now Even though you may not doing it, pimping, you said that's a thing that should have been said, kept in your mind, because
That's
she's going to be saying, Negro, so that's what you're gonna do. Thank you for telling me. I ain't gonna be the only sucker at the end of it. I did this, I did that. I did it too. Because once you said that, that broke down all boundaries. Is that let me know that what? So you weren't even supposed to say that, man. Why you say that? Well, I'm trying to let her know. Okay, but bro, everything that come through that little pea brain of yours don't have to come through your mouth. And then I don't want you to get mad that I call your brain pea, but there's some pea stuff to me because I'm not gonna tell a woman everything I'm thinking. Okay, I
and this
respect
is my point. That's what I be like. Some things you supposed to keep to yourself, and then
that.
it's oh, I'm just letting you know. Well, honey, letting me know that wasn't a good thing because now I have my own thoughts about what you
Yeah,
said
okay,
out of your mouth, and so now
right,
I have to move accordingly. See, I'm gonna say this, and it's probably gonna make somebody mad. That's hey, I it said that to me, and I ended up in Jamaica with somebody else.
right. See, running your mouth. It's they said this tongue is like a flaming sword. I mean, that tongue can mess you up. That's why I don't say nothing. Baby, say what you want to say, and then call a girlfriend gonna talk. Well, what the nigga say? He ain't said nothing. Well, what you think? He thought like that. He looked like he was gonna. Cause they even watch how your movement is. These women, man, I'm telling you, they are masters at this. Okay, well, he didn't say nothing, girl, but his body movement, the way the nigga move his shoulders, like he said it, but he didn't say it, girl. No,
Look,
he
his
didn't say it.
eyebrow flinched. His
Yeah,
eyebrow flinched a little bit, y'all.
that's how deep it goes. She,
It,
I'm,
we don't and see, it's funny because I kind of my advice was well, she don't do this and she don't do that and she don't do this, and my response was I wouldn't either the way that you talk to her. I
right.
wouldn't if I was her, I wouldn't be doing it either. I'd be doing the exact same thing that she's doing because obviously the girl care about you. Clearly, she cares about you because she
Yeah,
still deals with you.
right.
However, she's decided to take matters in her own hand and say, "Well, you're not going to do this. Well, she's not going to do this. We can still do kick it and be around each other and all that other stuff, but that's one thing I'm just not willing to do, and it's
But you
because
know
you
what,
don't
honey?
respect me because I ain't got no business laying down with you if you don't respect me."
But see, the thing is that in our minds, when you do all of that, because this how some men will be like, well, you know what? If she was really truly mad at me, she wouldn't even be doing none of this. If she was really trying to get my attention. So guess what? She's sending mixed messages to me by doing these other things with me. So when I see her do these other things, and then hell, especially if I'm going into my pocket, then I'm gonna say,
Well,
well, she
see, you ain't going into your pocket. And it
what
was
I
expressed
got you
in
fine.
hey, you ain't going into your pocket. And it was expressed out of the gate what the situation was. So
Well,
there
you
shouldn't have
know
been
what?
any
You can say it all
speculation.
you want to. My job is to get some tonight. Then you can say what you want. You, you can do all that bullshit all you want to, man. But my job is I got 8 hours to try to get me something hard. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. I'm just letting you know how we think. Okay, she's out
Oh,
here with me. I'm finna get her messed up. I got everything's on me, baby, and all of that. And I am trying to not boo. I
oh
know
my
what
God,
you
I'm
said.
dead.
Yeah, and guess what?
I'm
Now I've
dead.
done some things and everything. I've been with you, and now it's the end of the night, and we've been hanging together. And you mean to tell me, man, I got to go on? You gonna leave me like this?
Yeah, that's exactly what it be. And the response be like, yeah, because I told you. See,
Now, guess what? If a man
he's
can't handle that, man, he's gonna be bad at your blanket.
he mad. He mad. But he
With
set his
you,
own unrealistic expectations. He thought that he had some kind of miraculous superpowers to where over look, she's doing
yeah.
look, she's trying to work it out with you. I mean, if you
But
can't
you
see
ain't gave
that
him
part,
no coochie. Now he gonna be mad. You ain't
he'll
trying
be
to look
okay.
good now.
Guess what? He got two options. Be mad or get his shit together.
I'm working on it anyway. I've been working on it. You know, this had happened to me. You know, my mama died, my dog died, everybody came up missing and shit. And now even you, but that's all right, Heifer. When I get my shit together,
Somebody gonna appreciate it. But see, look, I got told that, and I look. There's a reason why I don't even argue. I don't even argue back.
when
Why?
I'm gonna
Because
get my
you,
shit
you
together,
know,
and I'm gonna remember every Negro that did me wrong. And I can write a song. Every Negro that did me wrong.
what's up, little Duke One, Papadoculus, and Panic Now, boy. Oh, that name get me every time I read it. Panic Now, boy. I don't know why he got that name. Don't nobody be panicking when they see you. Anyway, anyway, and so I'm just saying, because I was like, look, you should be grateful that she's still trying to deal with you. She just putting she just putting a stipulation on
Not,
it
not
based on
when
your
you
own
not when the
behavior.
little head is see you called him when the little head was talking. See the little head was talking, and see I mean that's a dangerous Negro when the when I'm just trying to give you some information, honey. That little head was talking because the little head was ready to spit. He was ready to spit more than Snoop Dogg. He was ready. So I'm just saying. So when that little head get to talking, honey, so you have to realize as a woman, that's not you. That's your little head talking. Your little head can mess everything up because I've been there. I ain't lying.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying. But guess what? But if the big head was talking right and everything was coming out right through the
The
mouth,
little head will be woo woo woo.
ooh, you letting the wrong. Ooh, we need to change. We're gonna change the name of this book 4, 5 times tonight. You know what I'm saying?
What we gonna call it now? When the big head get to talking right, the little head get the woo woo woo.
Yes, sir. Get the woo woo woo. We got to get that woo 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 in there, boo.
Oh
But
my goodness.
but
Which makes perfect sense, but I realize that sometimes, yeah, you're supposed to outgrow this, fellas. You're supposed to outgrow of talking and thinking with your little head,
yeah,
especially once you get to a particular age, but definitely once you're in your 40s.
but
Okay,
not if a lot not. But check this out. Not if any woman have helped you accountable. Cause see, some women don't. They like aggressive
that's
talking.
the one.
And
That's
they
the
when they
one.
able to they like it because they feel like ooh daddy and daddy talking crazy he rambling acting a damn fool.
Nope.
But see when you
Mm-mm.
weren't raised like that, it's a different way because I
It's
was
a
raised
difference.
with a it was peace in the household, and Mama said she would die and go to full hell before she have a Negro in there bumping on this good King Kong and then talking crazy, and everybody forgive Daddy because Daddy a fool. No, sir.
Mm-mm.
No, sir. You're gonna
You
be
better
held.
learn how to act.
No, you gotta know how to act, man. But
You gotta learn
see,
how to act.
some don't know because they ain't been
And
trained.
that's
No, man. And
and I agree. I agree because I feel like it not look, I feel like in this instance, no woman had ever held him accountable. Nobody ever held him and be like, "Look, you shouldn't be doing that. That's wrong. It's disrespectful." I honestly, it's my opinion. I honestly don't think that a woman ever held him accountable. I
and
don't.
that's the
I
problem.
feel, and that's
And that's why he can't
and
handle a woman that's when you too much for him. And if you watch, I ain't trying to knock you, man, but your action is showing for what she say. Now, if you want to come on, start coming in and say if she lying, I mean, I'm just saying you are welcome to the party, right? So if that's the case, but what happened is that's why some men said, no, you need to get a 9 to 5 because you know what I'm saying. You're prospering. You're doing too much. You're gonna be bigger than me. I ain't gonna be able to tell you nothing. I can't control you. You ain't got never control nobody because only thing
there it
you
is.
control is you.
So I had somebody tell me,
The
"If you
hell,
let me control
no.
your life, everything will be okay." I looked at that motherfucker and said, "You ain't even in control of yourself."
Right. Yeah, well, then you went spiritual. See, you went spiritual then. Some can't don't understand that. And I'm not here to bash men. And I know some men saying, "Look, you got that old blah 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 Negro over there. He just agreeing with you because he like you." No, sir. I'm not gonna. I ain't that type of dude. I don't agree with nothing that if I don't like it, I'm man enough to say, "Boo, I think you're going a little left." Because I guess what? I know how to talk to women. Some of y'all don't know. You know, you can let her know, and then she said, "All right, how am I going to the left?" At least you didn't go off with her. You can express yourself without being
You
negative
can
and making
express
her
yourself
feel
without
low.
being aggressive.
Yeah,
This is the thing. Why do you need to behave aggressively toward a
yeah.
woman anyway?
Control,
So why do
control.
you as a man, you should just use your words, because
Thank
that's, that for one, we gonna hear that before we hear you trying to talk
you. Yeah,
trash and be disrespectful and screaming. We we don't, that there is like, wait a minute. For me, it's not only a red flag, it's a grab. Let me hold on to my pistol because he might try something.
yeah. I'm just saying, and I'm with all that. Mace's ass. Hit him one time, like Charles the White said, and hit that nigga again. Cause that pistol go get you some locked up. But baby, I'm gonna
Hey,
go get you some
oh,
bear
this is
spray.
nah.
You hit
This is
that
stand your
fool
ground
one
state.
time, you come back
This is
around.
stand your ground
Boom.
state. This is stand your ground state. What you talking about?
Well, that's for white people.
No, I exhibit and exhort my white privilege every opportunity that I get.
Ooh, your voice is when they see it, that pretty voice on you know when they see your black face, no sir. I'm gonna keep my girl out of trouble. I'm gonna get you some bear mace. When you hit him one time, and then when they throw his hand up, you hit him another time, and you jump on your shit
I'm
and
hitting him all right. Look, I'm gonna hit him all right. But I'm not. If I gotta, if I, look, look, I'll be the.
yeah.
You get.
I forgot.
I'm.
These
I
women in Florida, they like to fight. If you
don't
somewhere else, they will fight. These women in Florida,
look.
I
I'm gonna
thought they was
square up
like
with you.
Jesus and
You
action
might
shit.
win. You might even win, but you gonna know what had happened. You gonna
Hmm.
know. You gonna know I was
See,
there.
yes sir.
I'm
See, they
from the
ain't if they
country.
win or
Oh,
not. They,
you hit me with this, bro. It's a fight. I'm
yeah,
supposed to hit you with every and anything.
yes sir.
but but at this big age, I'm not gonna do none of that with you. I'm not. However,
No,
unless it's in defense, and
correct.
that's only gonna happen one time, and I assure you that. I'm only
Hmm.
gonna ever put myself in a situation where I gotta defend myself physically from you, and you
Yeah.
better believe, when if you ever put me in that situation, I'm going to try to, what Mystical say, from your ass to your appetite. I'm
Yes,
gonna try to
sir.
gut you.
Ooh, yeah,
Don't play
right,
with me. Don't do
right.
that. But
You know,
look. I read the comments, but I'm gonna read this one but it's over
okay,
on the Instagram page, and I don't know why I'm finna read this, but I'm gonna read it because I don't want to exclude nobody and do my normal thing. But Panic Now Boy says, I can handle her, and me said, sat down somewhere.
I can handle her.
Yeah, people just be talking. Don't I know him? I know we went to high school
Okay, yeah,
together.
so y'all should whoop
Um,
whoop. What's up, handle? Well, you know, I mean, I ain't knocking nothing. I ain't
That man
knocking
don't know what he talking
nobody.
about. That man don't know what he talking about.
Yeah,
He's just on here making comments, I suppose. I think he
okay,
got an. He always making comments, but I always want to read them, and it was funny. But it's funny to me because I don't know. I'm not a handful. I'm not. I'm just a grown woman.
okay, right.
I'm
Yeah,
not a handful at all.
but see, that's what they call
Mr.
a
Jamaica ain't
handshake.
hey, I don't argue with Mr. Jamaica. Mr. Jamaica doesn't raise his voice and have to. We don't do that. I'm
Right.
just grown, but that's a completely different situation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't have to argue with nobody. I don't have to do none of that. But if I was dealing with that lunatic that I used to deal with, I'm like, why are we even arguing? Why are you even mad? I don't
Yeah.
even understand what you're upset. I honestly do sometimes. I have felt it like I
I
was
made
rude in
you
that
say woo
situation.
woo woo, but maybe you made them say woo woo woo, and that's what it is. Okay, so you got caught up with the woman power. When women got power, if you believe it or not, sir. And then she's looking at your eyes as they cross, and she said, "I got it." Y'all, we think we
Hey,
man,
what that song say? Oops, and I got you.
I got you. We thinking that we got her. She's looking, saying, I got you. And women had kids and whatever. Man, we've been slicked. I ain't never thought about that tonight. We've been talking about we making her say woo woo woo. She saying, I got him.
I said it in the beginning when you
Yes, you
first
did.
said.
I'm a little
I
slow.
did.
It took me an hour to figure this shit out. What did it about 50 minutes ago? You're right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a little slow,
I
but I'm
said,
waiting on. My brain to start working, and that's what happened. And guess what? And that's what the women probably say is that they're just see fools thinking they making us say woo woo woo. We really making him say woo woo woo. And if he ain't woo woo wooing to the tune that I want to, then bye bye bye. And go to a woman that lets you handle her like that. But man, when you're dealing with certain type of women and a professional woman, maybe you don't need a professional woman. Maybe you need a woman that works 9 to 5. But when you have a professional woman, her mind thinks different because she can't be tied down to your words, and then you're messing with her mental. Because what we say, our words is so powerful, it mess with her mental, and she's saying, guess what? You're not gonna mess with my peace.
not gonna mess with mine.
Yep.
I'm the A. And look, I put that bug in the air in the beginning. Even before you got on, when I was talking about the kinky lingerie while you was backstage, I put that
Yeah.
bug out there in the beginning. Y'all bet. What did I say? Y'all think these men be coming back stalking me for what? Y'all better get y'all some kinky lingerie.
Come on now. Come on.
But also, then I told you when you got on, I was like, it could be possible that she got him woo woo woo. Yeah, but
You, you sure
but
said that. And that
and
it goes back
I
down to
said
what
it
a
for a
woman said.
reason. I said it for
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yep. And man, guess what? And this is
because
the thing.
okay,
When a woman make you
yeah,
say woo
because
woo woo, but if she
yeah,
dealing with you, you got her. That's all you gotta do is talk, right? And if
that's
you
all you
got
got to do is
something
talk
going
right.
on through your little mind, man, you ain't always got to say everything that come through your mind to her. And stop trying to argue. You Negroes want to argue with a woman. I've just never seen nothing like this before in my life.
In my
You
this is
Negroes
some
want
new age. It's crazy because I be like, I don't. Most men I know don't don't start the argument. Don't
yeah,
want the argument. They ain't trying to hear the argument, and they apologize and fix it. Or if it's like I'm like, they just not trying to argue. They ain't the reason why the argument is happening. They ain't starting the
right.
argument
That's right.
unless it's something that's detrimental. Like, who is this nigga calling my phone telling me he was with you the other night? Then
Right.
that's an argument he's supposed to start. But
Right.
he ain't starting an argument about nothing.
Yeah. Anything.
Yeah,
Just look
look,
at
you get more with
about.
sugar than you do with shit. I done said it 100 times.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. So
So I
yeah,
pray for the women today, especially with
I didn't yeah, cause I look, I wanted to give as little insight tonight as possible because I didn't want to seem like I was trying to sway you to a certain side, but it made perfect sense to me. What you added to it makes sense too. But as a grown man, you got to understand your woman coming to you, talking to you, and expressing to you the emotions that she's feeling based on your behavior towards her. And if you want to act crazy about her like you do, be crazy enough to be smart enough to make the appropriate changes.
right.
Since you're demanding a relationship, a title, and she's like, "No, I'm not ready to commit to that because I care about you. I want to be with you, but I can't be with you because of the way that you talk to me." And if it's bad enough for her to get to that point, dude, it's bad enough.
Correct. I agree 100%. Because words are powerful. You know what I'm saying? They're
Hmm.
very powerful, especially to women. With us, we brush things off. But women, they dissect it and then they'll go back over this and play it in their minds over and over again. And damn, you said this, you said that. And they want to really feel loved by the dude that they,
Hmm.
got their legs open to. And if you don't know how to talk to her, man, it's not going to work. You got to know, now, unless you want a certain type of woman. So you got to know
Unless
the
you
type
want a
of
certain
women that
type.
you might be playing in the wrong field. Sometimes you might play out your league, and maybe that's what it
Right.
is. And you know what I'm saying? When you start playing out your league, you used to women dying down to your role. But when you dealing with certain type of women, some women
Yep.
ain't going for it, man. And they like, man, I make my own money. And I probably
Ain't
make
nobody
more.
got time for, and I
Mhm.
probably make more than you.
And
Yeah,
okay, so fellas, that's all I'm saying. But you got to listen to your woman, man, and then just everything that you think
right,
shouldn't come out your mouth, man. Sometimes you got to hold that stuff back because you got to say, okay, is that gonna make her mad? And guess what? She'll rather you don't say nothing. She said, okay, well, he's smart. He's smart.
right.
The nigga didn't
He's
say
smart.
nothing. He,
He ain't say nothing.
he ain't said nothing.
Instead, I don't even know how to. I hope he watched. I hope he
Your
watched.
emotions got over you, bro. Your female emotions, because that's what we have, male and female emotions. You know what I'm saying? So you let you know you ain't gonna be a out talker, out stalker, out walker, out balker. I'm just saying, man, shut your mouth and just let her vent. And then tomorrow
I,
we lay down and
and a
go to
lot of the
bed.
times but the thing about it is, how, this is the question, and maybe this will help her. How in the hell does she just vent when he's the one that starts the argument? Because I was like, look, just don't say nothing. Let him sit over there and go through it by himself. You ain't got to respond to it. But then, of course, you have people who keep picking and picking and picking and picking
And
and
they want
picking and
to
picking and
argue.
picking.
Yes,
And then when they get a response, they in their feelings with the response they done got after they done sat there and bitched for 20
yes.
minutes.
But you pushed it. What you want? But
You
see, you
pushed
know
it.
what?
So then when you want to make up, but then when you want to make up, you think she owes you an apology. What's she apologizing you for? She would have never said that if you would have left her alone.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. I was telling somebody this the other day about they dude. Is that some dudes is raised a certain type of way than you're raised, and guess what? They only understand a cussing out. That's all some
Cussing
dudes
out. You right.
understand now. But then guess what? They get it because the environment that they was raised in and how they would live is that it was a lot
Hmm.
of, and their mama was kind of aggressive like that, would cuss his ass out. And then that's what they understand. And then they get a woman that don't really like to argue and fuss and fight. They can't handle that because guess what? They're used to the struggle and the fight and the cussing. And so guess what? They think this person is soft until they lose it. And then when you cuss them out, they be good for about 2 months and then you have to cuss their ass out again. And it's sad that some people like that, but that's some
Well,
people.
yeah, but and then I've had a dude that I'm gonna tell you what's even sadder when you have to cuss somebody out every day.
Oh, see, that's too much. That's too much. Because they unhappy. They got an unhappy
Yeah.
spirit. They have an unhappy.
Hmm.
That's what you call unequally yoked. You can't be unequally yoked. I can't be
Right.
with somebody that's unhappy and I'm happy. I mean, guess what? Your job is to drain my happiness, and I refuse to argue with anybody every day. No, we're not doing that. And I'm self-employed.
Right.
I can't do that. And they'll suck the
Right.
energy out of you and the life out of you. And they won't stop until they do, until they change their ways. And guess what? They already have in their mind is that's what they're gonna do. You too
That's
happy
what
for
they
me.
gonna do. You too happy for
You
me.
too happy for
Somebody
me.
said, "No, what about too playful?" You gotta find, if you playful, then you gotta just find somebody that's playful with that likes to be playful. You
It's a
gotta
time
find
and a place
somebody.
to play.
It's a time and a place to play.
Yeah,
But
I
because you
love a
can't play
playing
too
woman,
much.
but we
Right. You
gonna
can't
play.
play too much.
But I can't play when it start hurting her feelings. When her
Right.
feelings will start getting hurt because I used to be the type that I was with a chick and she couldn't cook. Yeah, but she was a good lover. And guess what? So the people knew that she couldn't cook, and because I get cocktail, and then they'll start saying, "Well, hey Memphis, you know what I'm saying? What about her cooking?" They'll throw the line out there. If I've had a couple of cocktails, I said, "Well, what about a meatloaf?" But that was hurting her inside that I was her dude,
Yes.
and I'm talking about it. So I had got to the point to say, because I know how she's going to, even though she laughed, but she's hurting inside. So I just
Yeah.
started talking about that badass meatloaf that she can't cook. I mean,
Right. Because I literally I tried to explain it. Look, it's 8 o'clock, but it's okay.
okay,
I explained it. I said, "Is that really how you want to treat and respond to the position that you have, that you trying to fill beside you?"
right,
Because that's a position, and
right,
you got to think, if that's where you trying to put this woman in that position beside you, which means at the hip, Is that how you gonna treat her? Is that how you gonna treat yourself? Because that's your position.
Yeah.
And I think that might have opened up a couple of things for him mentally. But I was
Awesome.
like, you got to really think about that. You got to think about, because he was like, I like the way that you put that. I never really thought about. I was like, she's supposed to be an extension of you. So
Correct.
you you got to think about how you gonna treat her. You got to
Right.
treat her well.
According.
Don't you treat yourself
Yes.
well?
Right.
She's an extension of you. So you want that extension of you, that place to be a happy place. You got to make it a happy place.
For
And
sure.
if she's telling
Sure.
you this what you got to do, and make these simple adjustments, and y'all can
It's
do
not
the
that much.
same.
It's simple
Why you
adjustment, man.
why you hey,
It's just
why you
the mind.
can't make the simple adjustments? Because I don't you don't tell me what to do. Well then be by yourself and let her run off with
Yeah.
somebody else.
And stay horny. Well, then somebody else. Well, then let somebody else. But because guess what? Anybody else, but it
And let
ain't nothing like
somebody
what
else.
you want. It ain't nothing like what you want, man. You
Ain't
can say
nothing like
that.
what you
You know what
want.
I'm saying? None
Ain't
that you
nothing
want.
like what you want. Somebody else,
No,
yeah,
it's
somebody else might come through, but guess what? You're then settling because you can't have what you want.
hello. I gotta get out
I
of
ain't
here too,
hey,
girl. Man, I
me
love
too,
y'all
because I was
show.
gonna say, look, we 2 minutes over the show.
Yes.
Yes, thank you for coming out again. I'll see you next. Hey, uh, I think the first Tuesday of the month is too close to. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll
We
talk
will.
about it.
Wednesday. Okay. I got you.
Yeah,
It
we'll talk
is.
about it.
It might be.
All right. So thanks for coming out. As always, stay back. Let me see. Your recording might be done, but I don't even know why. I got it recorded. It's over on YouTube, so you don't have to sit back there.
Okay.
But I'm about to end the show, so I'm gonna send
Um,
you backstage. Thank
thank you. Thank you for being
you.
a part. Peace on the street, you got. I love you guys. Peace on the street. Thank you. Mwah.
All right, so Justice backstage is past 3 minutes past the hour. It's always a good time when Justice slides through. I love to just present stuff to him to give his opinion raw right then in the moment. Sometimes I throw him off and sometimes I don't. But again, thank y'all for tuning in for another conversation with Kizzy, presented by Men A Minute. You know what I always say: be good or be good at it, but don't get caught. Love and light. I'm out.